I think I'm live, and let me just check on YouTube. I've got to learn how to use it really. Let's go. Yeah, it says I'm live now. I need to get that timer sorted out as well, which other people use. Where it's got the funky music and it counts down. So I've got like 20 minutes because otherwise I'll start the stream and then there's no one there. Which is probably what's happening now. Anyway, I'll play my first game because the majority of people watch it after the stream anyway. I've changed the tactics slightly. I'm going to drift Cosgrove out. It might make it a bit more defensively unstable, and I'm going to put Lasley on forward runs and long shots. He was on long shots before, but not forward runs. So we'll see. Anyway, we got 3 home games in a row to see how the tactic looks. I tried that with Juventus with Briggy, and he was getting like an assist a game and always man of the match when I did this. Obviously, it was a different team, so it might not work. And Cosgrove isn't exactly quick. He's quite pacey. He hasn't got great acceleration. I should probably put him on corners right and free kicks right. What's Lasley's set pieces? 10. And Pearson's hasn't got any. What about Hamill? Could put Hamill on the left. Set pieces on the left for Hamill. I was thinking playmakers Pearson and Cosgrove, but we'll leave it for this match. And I've shortened it up on the passing, so we're going to see how the match starts. Because the goalkeeper's passing was has been so low. Well, Baxter's on short, but I think he was on direct before, so we might change it back if it looks like we're going to concede goals. Or we just need to get it forward more quickly, normal direct. Well, it's been a good start. Pearson again. But Hearts have got through a couple of times as well. Cosgrove right before half time. The right back and left back are struggling. I think I put because they're on short. Let's put them back on direct. Hamill is on direct. Let's bring on Derek Adams for Wood. We'll try out this Crumlish for the rest of the game. He is a new signing. Scally's first goal. See how it looks in the next game, which is Dunfermline. Stevie Nicks. I'll type him in and have a look. Yeah, he's not. I can. Oh, you mean Nicholas, who's already in the squad? Yeah, I tried him out a couple of games. Like, I've got a weird front two at the moment. Like, Anthony's basically just a man marking forward, but he's getting okay ratings. And Wood, I thought Wood's got more potential than Nicholas on this load. Like, Wood's done okay, but he's not really getting involved at the moment. I'm actually going to put him back on direct. Hamill is on direct. Put Yup on direct as well. We'll see how that looks against Dunfermline. Yeah, I'm probably not going to get rid of him. I went in for Scott McDonald. I'll show you a few transfers which I did get because there was a break between the stream. Like, I didn't play any games. Which players came in? I signed this guy from Forfar for 16k. I just had a little look around myself. He looks like he's got a lot of potential. I thought this defender looked pretty good for peanuts. 50k from Peterhead. He's still only 20. I just need some bodies in the squad, and like first season we'll just pack out the squad and then I can always get rid of him at the end. And this guy, he's only 18. That dribbling's just nice. And he's got decent pace. He's got good mentals as well. He just, I think he could develop. And I went for a couple of Albion Rovers. A wing back, I thought, full-back, I thought might develop over time. That midfielder right again. And a lot of the other players which were recommended to me on the last stream. This McGlynn. We got Baxter in goal at the moment. It's just a shame that his passing and decisions aren't higher, because then I could have him on mixed passing as a goalkeeper. He's probably not going to get any games. I just wanted like a backup target man, and the others are like playing at the moment, so people are familiar with them. And let me just get obs. I don't know why the chat's not come up. Last time I did it, obs, the chat automatically came up on there. I'll have to do it through YouTube then. Yeah, I'm still getting used to streaming. Yeah, I think I've got a lot of players on my shortlist now. Has he got one of those things in his name? Yeah. Yeah, he's already on my shortlist. He's unknown as well. He's not better than the midfielders I've got at the moment though. Like Cosgrove's looking good. He played an 8 and he scored and assisted that game. Now let's actually have a look at the stats. 14-7. It's just sorting out the fullbacks in this shape. Scully performed well. Mark Anthony. Lasley got an 8, which is good news. Did he assist as well? He did. Cosgrove. So the tactic's starting to take shape, and Crumlish come on and assisted. which is interesting. And Pearson's the one with all the shots. Martin Wood did have one on target. His passing's so low though. It doesn't matter if I put him on short or direct. He seems to just not be able to keep the ball. Let's have a look at the. I've put Scott Booth. Scott Booth actually looks quite good on this load. He does lack some attributes though, but he's rubbish. Perez, only 17. Sarah Connor, what, from the Terminator? Yeah, someone told me about this Fiskin as well. I've basically got all of Scotland on my shortlist. Well, every single. Well, he's English. I remember him from my Charlton save. This guy. So I scouted him. Ryan. Davey. Richie looks good as a centre back. He's the type of player I'd blow a lot of the budget on if he ever comes available. I want Kevin Kyle though. That's the striker I want in the left slot, or possibly the right. He's only 17. No second nationality. Oh no, he's English. No, Gary Locke's not very. He doesn't look that great. This Thompson looks okay. He's like a deep line playmaker. He's got some good physicals as well, and mentals. Offered 160 for this guy. Oh yeah, because of that. And high determination, good technique, stamina. And I thought this Barmer Oldham looked okay. He's old now, but well, still 31, but he'd be a good squad signing. 95k for Alan Smart. I might just sign him for one season then for 95k. I don't think this Mark Anthony's going to get a lot of goals, but he will work hard for the team. He is doing a job at the moment. I quite like having a one striker. He's on man marking and he holds up ball. But the team's playing well at the moment, so I don't want to make like drastic changes and have to change all the settings. McCansby. Yeah, he looks really good. Couture, Coulter. So marking, positioning. He's got no attacking attributes there. I'll put him on the shortlist. Well, he's already on the shortlist. So going to the Dunfermline game. What was Yupp's passing last game? His passing was okay as it was. Just performed badly. And we'll leave Hammer on direct then. We're playing a 4-4-2 as well. Pearson again, 10 goals already. Martin Wood, finally. Like Stevie Nichols is just a straight up replacement for Martin Wood if he gets injured or goes out of form. Yeah, and then he had 2 chances and missed both. Wood gets his second right at the death. Cosgrove, I'm really glad I put that arrow out wide for Cosgrove. Another assist, got man in the match at 10. Anthony 7, Wood got 2. Leslie played another 8. And our centre back got the other assist. It's been a decent start. Well, we should have beat Celtic at home as well. We was all over them. Yes, Galley's doing well. Only 90k for till the end of the season. If he yeah, when I first saw Scully, I didn't think he was good enough to like just chuck in straight away, but I was wrong. Like he's not a typical signing I'd sign for a top division team. I know it's only the Scottish Premier League, but Branch looks okay. But yeah, Scully's doing really well. Yeah, Gary Caldwell looks pretty good on this load. He'll be unhappy soon as well. Oh, I've got Dalglish on loan as well. Just to have a look at him. He's probably not going to get a lot of games. Because Wood's doing okay. He's got high average rating at the moment. 4 goals, 3 assists in 7 games. I think he could develop as well. He's still only 19. It's the high off the ball, really good work rate, quick. I might play Grumish for the cup game. Put Leach on the bench, Dow, and then Adams. Should we give? Let's just chuck Smart in for the cup game and see how he does. While we change his settings, he's got higher work rate. We can just change him to zonal, see how he does. Great. That's Pearson suspended. We'll just go direct. We're going to be really open for the second half, but we're 2-1 down already. I don't want to get knocked out of the cup though. I was hoping for a cup run, but never mind. John O'Connor. Yeah, there's so many players to look through because I've got all my scouts out. McCulloch. McCulloch looks really good. Who's that? Mark Kerr? Yeah, Mark Kerr went there, I think. Got Cosgrave. Can put McFadden back in. Anthony. I need Ramsey on the bench for someone. Hamill's tired. Um, let's put Anthony back on man marking. I don't even know if Dale can play left back. He seems to be doing okay so far. And then he's on a 6. Actually, we'll leave it for till about 65 minutes. Pearson's up to an 8. So Scully. Pearson, yes. Are we going to nick it 1-0? Dundee didn't even have a shot, but a lot of our shots were off target as well. ball to say some silly things when we just win a game. Like it was a good result, but they were going mental about it. Oh no, I've never played the 84-85 database, to be honest. I played the 93-94 one he did. That was really good. Let me check. I can see where Shearer is. No, Shearer's still at Newcastle. The stream's about 2 minutes behind as I'm watching it on YouTube. It's about 2 minutes behind what I'm actually saying. I think I've done the streaming incorrect, but as long as it's coming through, it's fine. Yeah, I wasn't expecting people to turn up, but it seems alright. I was saying right at the beginning of the video, I need to get that countdown thing so I can just leave it for 15 minutes so people can turn up before the stream starts. And I'm not on social media really, so I've got no way of letting people know that I'm streaming. Oh, remind me of them, of some of the suggestions to Rick, and then I'll search them. But I've got basically most of the Scottish players on my shortlist now anyway. There was quite a few that you said. There was a guy in Ireland, I can't remember his name, I wanted to check. He's only 15. I'll put in a bid, so I'll just chuck him in the youth team or the reserves or whatever. We all know. Let's start getting through these a bit quicker. Oh, actually, both Caldwells look alright. I think Gary looks better though. He looks more secure. He looks Steve, or the other. Yeah, Steve looks more ball playing. Stephen Ferguson, Stuart Ferguson. Damn, there's a lot of junk. That's nice. He's 27 now. Brian Kerr. He looks like he could develop with some games. He's pretty slow though. Kevin Harper, Jablonski. What position does he play? Defender right. Some non-league players are coming up. Yeah, I'd have to check that out. Send me, drop the link in the chat, Adidas Addict, for the download, and then I'll do a video on it sometime. Or I might even do a live stream. Damn, if he was a bit quicker. Paul Dickov, eh? Does Chris Iwelumo come up on there? Yeah, I type. What's his Jerry? I might as well sign him. Like we're weakest at both ends of our weak points are centre backs and strikers. Like Kevin Kyle on loan. Yeah, well, Iwelumo. He was he was so rated on 000001 though. That's why I thought maybe he would be as rated, but he doesn't look like he is. Jason Furler. I've got to be careful. Let me know if I'm accidentally signing any non-Scots, because I've made that mistake already. And he's in the reserves and I can't get rid of him. He was English. Someone told me to sign him and I didn't check. Should we just chuck Kevin Kyle straight in? I'm actually going to put Kevin Kyle on the bench. Everyone should be fully fit. It's back on man. Okay. We got Rangers at home. Ah, they're playing 4-4-2. Scally again. Wood. Wood again. McCann gets one back. Oh, no way, they're not going to come back, are they? Yeah, centre backs are letting us down. Let's chuck on Kevin Carl for the last bit of the match. We go long with Baxter. Direct with Corrigan. Oh, Carl almost got his debut goal. Wood again. 5-3. What a game. We've actually gone above Rangers on goal difference. We're conceding a lot of goals though. We've conceded 12 already. It's tight at the top at the moment. Let's just check the match stats on that game. Tackles 1 low, headers 1 low. Who got the assists though? 4 assists for Pearson. And 1 for Mark Anthony. He wasn't even in the game, no. Martin Wood got 4 goals. Crazy. Lee Peacock, what's he like? Yeah, it's the problem with the tactic. It's probably my defenders. They're just losing their job, and the creativity fixes on. So positioning and marking's weakened. So when you play bigger teams or teams with good attacking players, you're going to concede goals. Stephen McPhee's a must sign, isn't he? I want this handy side as well. He looks pretty good. We need solid defenders like him, or we're just going to be having like basketball matches most games. For 22k, no, actually, yeah, it'll cost my entire budget. I think I've already offered around $1 million for him, and they're rejected. That's why I'm okay to be patient. I'm quite happy with the squad. It's just the we don't have lethal enough strikers. We've got Kevin Kyle on loan now, so I have to put Corrigan on direct. Up on direct. Yeah, Cosgrove's been much better since he's arrowed out. Plymouth, yeah. Let's have a look. What division are they in? The second or the... They've got, that's the only Scottish guy in their squad. Some guy called Gritton. Yeah, no one's left there. He looks very good for 18. Oh right, yeah, no problem. If he, yeah, I can't sign him if he's Irish. What's McSporran like? He's got 20 agility. His pace must be intrinsic to hell. But he doesn't get any good ratings, even in the reserves. Yeah, that's a good low move for him. McFadden's injured and Pearson's going to be suspended. I'm going to have to call up the guy from the reserves. Harvey. What's David Cameron like? Let me know, guys. He only lacks finishing. Apart from that, he's a complete target man. And only 22k. Look how many scouts are coming up. Scout reports, sorry. Gibson. Willie Miller. It's just a hard working right back, he's nothing else. Oh, Cameron. Yeah, I was thinking if we didn't get Kevin Kyle on loan, I probably would have signed him. Oh, it's a Scottish Cup ban. It's not a league ban. That's pretty good. McFadden's kind of injured. Carl's injured. Same team, I guess. Lee Baxter's actually been good, even though I have to keep flicking around with his passing. Alright, the old dad jokes, yeah. Steve Cosgrave. I'm not sure what to do with the goalkeeper passing. I might just put it back on mixed. Pearson again. Lovenkrantz. How did he end up at St Johnson? Is that before he actually signed for Rangers in real life then? Oh no, that's Tommy Lovenkrantz. We can't defend crosses. I'm bringing on Kevin. I know Kevin Carl's not there. Bring on Derek Adams for Mark Anthony. Oh shit, I've accidentally put Alan Smart in midfield. And Yap's playing a 6 again, so we bring on Crumlish. That was just a misclick. I only realised that. I only was playing the game with Alan Smart in midfield. We look much better now. We ended up winning 5-2. Can we get a 6th? No. Yeah, silly me. We could have probably could have had that wrapped up at half time if I didn't make that silly mistake. And we got a game against Hibs. Our team's going to be quite tired, I think. 2-day rest. But so are theirs. Harvey, Ferry. Wood's on fire at the moment. I was going to say, if that Roland was younger, then I'd just sign him for peanuts. This guy looks like he's got potential. 26k, that's it. I thought he was a striker because I saw the finishing and then I looked down. I'll just put him in the reserves, let him develop. We're Fiskin loan offer. That's the other Cameron, isn't it? The one at Bristol Rovers. That bet starts on a free transfer. I forgot to go in for him at the beginning. He looks pretty decent. I will sell that Connolly because I've got keepers already. I'm going for that Langfield. He's got really good passing. But Baxter's playing well at the moment. That's his first 6 I think he's played. He does concede a lot, but I think it's more my defence. They're all going to be tired, so I might as well just put Leash in there. Did actually assist that game, Anthony. I'll start with Smart though. Yeah, Wood's on fire at the moment. Let's go more attacking in the second half. It's a bit of a rest, but plus our team's tired. Yeah, it's going well. We've had a good start to the season. At this, by this point. Struggling this game though. Draw's not a terrible result, but Macindo. They must have to play each other for their game in hand then. lot of players. Just half of them were recommended, other half I kind of signed myself. Ones that are actually playing in the first team at the moment: Baxter from Malmo for 190k, Duncan Yupp from Wimbledon, who's okay. He won't be my long-term right back, I don't think. I've actually got to put, I know Hamill is on that. Scally, the DMC, that is insane. He's got high average ratings, high tackling at the moment. He's doing really well. Alan Smart, who I just signed as like a backup. He's done nothing so far. Stephen, he was already in the squad. Martin Wood was already in the squad. I got recommended this Mark Anthony, who does a job, but he's not going to get a lot of goals with those attributes. That's about it. And I've got like loads of youngsters that just signed as he's gone along that have come up on scout reports. I think he's the best looking one. 21. There was another one, I can't remember his name. Centre back from Peterhead. This guy. I think he's got a lot of potential. I might even chuck him in. How's Corrigan been doing since I've moved him back to centre back? He's done okay. What about Forest? Yeah, Forest is much more solid. Out for 2 months. Probably play Rankin in there instead. And he's left third. Pearson's only on 88%. Play McFadden this game then, I guess. Scally sweeping up as usual. Now Hamill's struggling. Both my fullbacks seem to be letting me down recently. It's where all our goals are getting conceded from. Maybe take them off press, both of them, but they both got quite a high work rate. Yeah, our performance is starting to deteriorate a little bit. There's definitely a problem down the flanks at the moment. We shouldn't be losing at home. Celtic is still undefeated, but we did have Pearson out that game. It'd be an upgrade on Yup. Oh yeah, Pearson's been awesome. 14 goals in 13 starts, 6 assists. He's not on set pieces either. Aberdeen won at Rangers. Crystal Palace 2.5 million for Richie, but he's not going to want to come to me. I wonder how much Tottenham offered. I just randomly chuck into 250k. He must be good if Tottenham want him. And just from what I can see, Tottenham will offer him like a hot prospect, so we should get him. Good attacking left back. Barry Robson, does he get good on the game? Let me know. He's got no work rate though, that's the only. Let's see what this Howie's like. Doesn't look too bad, Andy Todd. Doesn't this Lindsay get good as well? And Allen. Now we're away at Kilmarnock. I don't know what to do with. Give this Smith a go. Have to stick with Yup in the team then. Start with Kevin Kyle this game. Don't know if to press with the centre backs or not. We are playing offside trap. It could make us even worse defensively. Pearson again. Kyle's first goal. We're such a basketball team. Might just go along with the goalkeeper for a little bit. Got a feeling we're going to lose this game. Look at our defence again. Just all sixes. Oh, Adams missed right at the death. 2-2. Oh, what do you mean with tactics? I literally just when I bring on players, I just change what they're suited to the attributes, and then I look at the match stats depending on if I think the passing needs changing, etc. It's not that deep, really. That's why I don't really bother explaining it. Like I can explain the tactic which I'm using. Cosgrove's a midfielder right centre, so he's drifting out. Pearson's AMC. I'm struggling with the back line at the moment. It's probably because Corrigan's not that imposing. He hasn't done that bad as at centre back, to be honest. I'm tempted to try this John Duffy though. Yeah, but I can't win because some people will say I'm going too slow, others will say I'm going too fast. So there's not really much I can do about that. I'm trying to go like an in between pace. That O'Donoghue, a lot of people were saying he doesn't look that good on this load. Oh no, Scully's out. Have to put Leach in, unless I've got a youngster who looks better. This Clark's not bad. Why Aberdeen playing 4-4-2? Yeah, the passing with the fullbacks I'm having issues with, and also as well the AI are scoring a lot of goals from the flanks. But you'd expect that because we've only got two wide players. But that's obviously a problem with the centre backs. They're not winning their headers. Heading 20, 12, 14, jumping 12. Yeah, the defensive stats we're not great on attributes, which might be, and he's not an out and out central defender, even though he's doing okay at the moment. If they struggle against Aberdeen, then I'm going to have to get some centre backs in. I'm going to put the goalkeeper on direct actually. A lot of shots off target. Martin Wood scores again. So the fullbacks went back to an 8 and a 7 on short. So that's a good 4-1 win. Puts a bit of distance between us and Aberdeen. How did Leach play? Leach played an 8. Month and a month. Rankin's actually done okay since he's come in. I don't think we'll get him, but it's worth a try. Either foot as well. They got the shit Coldwell. I'll offer him a million signing on, but I don't think he's coming. I offer him all that and he'll play sixes for 4,000. Yeah, I can't offer what he wants. They're the types of signings I want to make that are going to make a huge difference. I don't want to take risks on other players. Um, it's a good move for him, Sparta Prague. I might sell McFadden because there's no place in this team for him. He needs to play out wide. Pearson, 17 goals in 15 games. I didn't know he was that good. But the whole tactics kind of set up for him though. But well, last time I left Moravich unmarked, he scored. So I knew I should have done that before. The arrow between the two centre backs. Yeah, it's all Celtic. We had a little spell there. Yeah, I'm gonna have to just get along with the goalkeeper. Um, oh, ranking. Oh, fucking Larson straight away. So they're just thumping me now. They changed the AMC. That was a thump. Anderson, Rayside. He looks like a solid defender. For the price. He's old, but he looks like he'd be really steady in there, better than the two I've got. If I was like a division below, then it'd definitely be worth signing. So yeah, push Dow's arrow right up. Pearson's on 93%. Why's it putting him as captain when he's only got 10 influence? Put the goalkeeper on direct as well. Another draw. Yeah, our form's been erratic recently. And then we're away at Hearts in a week's time. Celtic lost. I'm going to put that right side straight in. I might play the other centre back as well. I think we'll do better when Scally's back. He's still out for 2 weeks. What about the physio? Do we have enough physios? We've only got one physio. Oh, that was why. I think you can offer 3, can't you? 1 level of discipline. Now we got money in the bank. Will they invest in youth development? Wow, they're doing it in the first season. I'm going to play Corrigan as right back, and then play this Ray side. I don't trust Crumlish to start. He still looks pretty weak. He has got 2 assists coming off the bench so far, but might chuck in Duffy as well. and play Ramsey for ranking. It's like wrong foot, but so I don't like leaving him on mix. We'll start him on short, and then if we're struggling, we'll have to put him on direct. Stop putting him as captain. Give it to Leach. We've been a better team again, but there's something feels a little off. Oh, no way. I should have probably checked if they changed tactics. It was a okay performance. We're just conceding too many goals at the moment. And then we got Dundee at home. That's 2 physios in. Corrigan was poor as a right back as well. He's got half decent crossing. Let's put him on and just get him to cross. How long's Hamill out for? Hamill's been poor though, to be honest, on this load. We look a lot defensively worse since I've took Anthony out of the team, even though he wasn't contributing going forward. He was quite good as a defensive forward. Um, put him back on zonal. Pearson, Ramsey. How did Ramsey do on the other side? Solid. Let's put him back on forward runs. How did Rayside do? Got a 7. 3 tackling, higher passing. And Duffy got a 7. Yeah, Leach isn't as good as Scully. Let's get him to man mark the arrow. Oh no, that's not good. Two sendings off. Only scored 1 goal since they've gone down to 10 men. Oh, 9 men, sorry. Oh, got another one now. It's nice for confidence. So we're back up to 3rd. Look at our goals against. It's 25. We have scored 42 though. Well, after Celtic, we've scored the most goals. Pearson's goals. Robbie Winters. He's having a really good season for Aberdeen. That's the acceleration and off the ball's nice. He's like a better version of my Martin Wood. Well, they're actually quite even. I'd probably Winters is slightly better. He's better on technicals, Winters, compared to Martin Wood. He's done a lot better than what I expected though. 13 goals and 4 assists. We got another home game. Now Robert Malcolm at Hearts is developing. Oh, I mean Rangers, but they've loaned him to Hearts. We can have a look at the expiring players in a month. There's probably going to be quite a lot. Unless in Scotland it's a month earlier, so we might have to have a look after this match. Look at these injuries, they're getting silly. Corrigan's only 89%. Let's try out this Morris guy that I signed. He's actually got decent dribbling, but the downside is he's not very good defensively. A few days. Yeah, Carl started to hit some form, but then we concede straight away. Oh, defensively, so bad at times. McFadden just before half time. That Forest is letting me down again. I can't even really bring on this guy. Why is St Johnson playing 4-4-2? So let's just change it to direct. Oh, come on, these injuries are getting ridiculous. I don't think I've got a left-sided player. I'll have to just play McFadden as wing back for the rest of the game. Then bring on Rankin for Ramsey. Cosgrove's playing poorly. Then bring on Derek Adams for Dow. Another basketball match. Well, I'm going to save it after the Hibs game, and that'll be it for today's stream. I just think that the lack of form has just been with all these injuries. A lot of them to key players as well. Paul Telfer on a free. I didn't actually check a lot of these. Hibs have offered a contract to him. That's a decent low move for him. With the creativity fix and the positioning thing taken off, ticked, it just completely changes the dynamic of the game. Like marking, like zonal marking and man marking and the DMC slot's not as powerful unless you've got like a really like a over ability 120 defender or the DMC. Scully's back though. Yeah, Cole's done alright since he's come in online. 6 goals in 7. Change Cosgrove to short. How did Morris do? He got 6. Let's put Corrigan back in. We put Morris on the bench. I'll just drop Crumlish to the reserves for the time being. He's my best bat captain. Martin Wood's got 19 influence. But I'm going to give it to that Ray side. Baxter's been terrible recently. His passing does get up though on direct. It was as low as like 29%, I think, after I checked on one of the games. They're playing 4-4-2. Scally scores straight back on his return. Yeah, he needs to develop a little bit. That's why I had him in the reserves. I had Morris in the reserves for a little bit. He lacks on some attributes as well. But I just like he's just got, I just think he could develop when he hits about 23, 24. I don't think McFadden can naturally play that slot as well. But I've got no one else to play there unless I play the guy that's expiring. Cosgrave, 2-0. Yeah, 1 acceleration and 15 pace. Yeah, I've got Langfield on my shortlist. I'll take a little look at him now. I'm glad to get that 1-0 win, just whilst we got injuries. Just keeps us ticking over. He's unhappy, but 850. Because I actually had a look at him. Do you know what's nice? You could put him on mixed passing as well because of 14 decisions and 13 passing, which is nice for a goalkeeper. Baxter doesn't have that. He's only got 10 and 10. And that's why I'm getting rid of Woods as well. I signed him on a recommendation. He's only got 4 passing. I accidentally signed that May when he was English. Someone told me to sign him. I didn't check, so I've had to transfer list him, but no one wants him. Actually, I've got to stop buying all these just signing players blind. I'm just going to be patient with signings, I think, now. And Pearson will be back soon as well. Our team will be a lot stronger when he's back in there. McFadden's done okay in that slot. I just don't think he can naturally play there. He probably needs to be there. But I think naturally his position's there. Somewhere anywhere around there. Yeah, I think Langfield will help. That Baxter's doesn't seem that solid, to be honest. He's conceded 29 and 20, but I think it's my tactic as well, because I'm quite expansive with it. These are all on forward runs, basically. So you've only got him and two weakish defenders, even though I think Rayside's going to help. I think he was a good signing, and he will get good. Even though I've never heard of him on the game. Yeah, I want to sign Kevin Cole permanently as well. And I'm going to leave this Wood to develop, even though he's inconsistent as well. He's very hit and miss. And Lazley's injured at the moment. Pearson's injured. That Duffy got injured the first time I played him. But if we have a look at my shortlist is huge. If we go nationality, Scotland. And if we go interested, we'll have a little look around before I save it. So he wants to come, actually. Paul Giacomarco. I don't know how to pronounce him. He was good against me, Keegan Parker. See, would you have signed Lee Wilkie for 400k? Because I was considering it, and then I just didn't go in for him because Portsmouth went in for him, and I was hesitant. And I just didn't go in for him. I didn't think he looked rounded enough yet. And at the time, I only had a couple of million, so I could regret that. I don't know. What league are Portsmouth in? The Division 1. But Langfield is interested, so Archibald, yeah. Yeah, he looks pretty solid. He's only lacking heading, isn't he? All his other attributes are really good. I could try pressing with the centre backs. That's the other option I've got, because I've got them standing off at the moment. I usually press with them if they've got exceptionally high stamina and work rate, because they're naturally going to do it anyway, so it helps. But I don't think I've got them pressing. No, I've got my fullbacks pressing though. And they're not that great. Oh no, Portsmouth came in with the offer of 425 and it was accepted, and I was actually I was negotiating terms and I decided not to get him. I don't know, he just something looked off with him. I just didn't fancy him. So I decided not to sign him. I actually think this Rayside looks a lot better. I've never heard of him on the game. He just came up on the scout report. He's older, but he just looks way more solid. And he started off really well, 7.5, decent tackling and good passing so far. Yeah, that's true. I forgot that Wilson guy. It's Stuart Wilson, isn't it? Yeah, he'd be an excellent signing. Yeah, he's already playable straight off the bat. Craig Moore. He's second nationality Scottish. Craig Easton. That Hampshire looks half decent. Tony Vidmar. He's alright. Oh shit, yeah, you said Rusk on the comments on the first video. I forgot to have a look at him. Be a good backup DMC. Or rotate with Scully. I might as well just go in for him because he's going to be better than Leach. Well, yeah, at Stoke he looked really good. But if we get that Rangers defender, I forgot his name, the one I just offered the contract, Wilson. Yeah, I think him and Rayside would be a good partnership. Okay, I've never signed Russ before, so Billy Dodds, what's he like on the game? He looks decent. So does Scott McLean, looks okay. Moore's a backup striker. Yeah, there's Scott Booth at FC20. Sometimes he's good, sometimes he's not, as well. But yeah, I've never used Dodds before. Well, not on this version anyway. I think maybe on an older Championship Manager when he was like highly rated. Anyway, last page and then I'm going to save it. Doesn't that Jamie Dolan get good? I know he's old now, 32. Well, anyway, I'm going to end the stream and save it. I'll probably do a couple of hours tomorrow as well because I want to get through the season on this. Yeah, I'm also getting the facilities upgraded as well. They've already agreed to it in the first season, so that'll be good for like academy players. Well, if we go to transfers out, I've let quite a lot out. Greg Strong, David Kelly. We got 7.5 in for a lot of players I didn't really want to use. Anyway, I'm going to save it for now, and I'll see you guys later on.